If you've ever searched for a golf rangefinder, you know the choices can feel never-ending. They promise slope-smart numbers, flag-lock jolts, and even wind tips, so it gets tricky to pick the right one. That's why in this video, I'll go through 8 best models I found, each known for a specific strength. From an affordable starter to the best overall unit you can buy, you'll find links to the best prices for the golf rangefinders mentioned in this video in the description and top comment. Also, the golf rangefinders aren't ranked in any exact order, and the last one on the list has the most capabilities. So be sure to watch till the end to find the one that fits your needs best. Number 8 is the Tech V Pro 500. This is the most budget-friendly option on our list. If you want reliable yardages without handing over a week's paycheck, this is a solid place to start. It reaches targets out to about 800 yards, yet it sits in a case smaller than a deck of cards and weighs barely over 6 ounces. I like the simple 2-button setup: tap once for a quick read, hold for continuous scan when you're checking trees, bunkers, and the flag all in one sweep. Slope mode is built in, and there's a clear on-screen indicator so you won't get called out during tournament play. The 6-power lens is fully multi-coated, which keeps the view bright even on overcast mornings, and the eyepiece rotates so golfers with glasses can dial in focus fast. Water-resistant housing plus a hard-shell case means it survives cart dashes through a light drizzle. Its pin sensor tech ignores busy backdrops, then gives a tiny vibration when it locks onto the stick, so you know you grab the pin and not the woods behind it. As Jeffrey puts it, "I really like the way it quickly locks onto the flag." It also works great in the scan mode to quickly identify multiple targets. Distances match both my Bushnell and my Callaway, which cost much more. Very happy with the purchase. Overall, if you'd rather save the extra dollars for greens fees but still want slope and pin lock basics, the V Pro 500 is a smart, no-frills pick. Number 7 is the Precision Pro NX9 Slope. This is the easiest to use rangefinder on our list. Every control lives on top: a giant measure button and a slider that snaps slope on or off. That chunky button feels like a mouse click, so even with a glove on, you won't miss it. HD glass and 6 times magnification give a crisp picture out to 999 yards, and the display shows only the numbers you need, actual distance, and, when allowed, slope-adjusted distance. Nothing extra to crowd the screen. When the laser senses the flag, it sends a sharp pulse, so you're never guessing if you tagged the right target. A strong magnet on the side sticks to the cart frame, and the body is water-resistant, so quick showers won't end its day. Switching yards to meters is one tap, handy if you're traveling or pairing with metric-minded friends. Precision Pro also tosses in lifetime battery replacement, a small perk that saves you from last-minute pro shop runs. Overall, if you like gear that just works, with almost no learning curve, the NX9 Slope nails that brief. Number 6 is the Bluetooth Series 3 Max Plus. This is the rangefinder with the longest reach on our list. It clocks targets up to 1,000 yards and still stays within plus or minus 1 yard for golf swings that never travel half that far. Auto ambient text flips from black to red depending on background light, so the numbers pop whether you're shooting toward shady pines or a bright sky. The slope switch sits right beside the measure button. Slide it, see the orange dot, and you're in tournament legal mode in seconds. Flag lock gives a double buzz once the pin is captured, and I appreciate the built-in rechargeable battery. Just top it off with USB-C at night instead of hunting for CR2 cells. And the magnet bar spans almost the entire side, so it grabs tight on anything metal: cart posts, iron heads, even a range ball basket. In windy states or hilly tracks, you'll like how the Max Plus delivers both raw and slope-corrected numbers on one screen, saving head math. Yes, the slope read can drift a yard or two compared with ultra-high-end models, but at half the price of tour giants, that's a trade many weekend seats will gladly take. Number 5 is the Garmin Approach Z82, and this is the most feature-packed rangefinder on the list. This unit auto-loads one of 41,000 courses, then overlays a tiny 2D map on the left side of the glass. Hit the flag, and you still see front, middle, and back numbers, plus an arc that shows everything at that exact distance: bunkers, ponds, and dogleg corners. Not only this, the wind speed and direction pop up when the Z82 pairs, with the free Garmin Golf app so you can factor gusts before you swing. Image stabilization keeps the view steady, letting you one-hand the unit while holding a glove or range card in the other. A bright vibration confirms pin lock, and an external LED glows during tournament legal mode so your group knows the slope is off. Battery life lasts around 15 hours of GPS use, usually a full week of rounds before the USB recharge. Garmin even added Find My Garmin, so if you leave it in a cart, your phone can buzz its last GPS spot. Overall, for tech-hungry players who love course overlays, hazard lists, and wind data without juggling multiple gadgets, the Z82 is in a league of its own. And if you want to know the latest prices for the Golf Rangefinders discussed in this video, be sure to click the links below. That way, we'll earn commissions while the cost remains the same for you, which is a nice way to support us in making more of these videos for you. Number 4 is the Bushnell Tour V6 Shift. This is the most accurate performer on our list. Bushnell dominates professional golf. Its lasers are routinely within inches, not yards. The V6 Shift refines that legacy with brighter optics and IPX6 weather protection, which means sudden downpours won't short it out. Their visual jolt tech flashes a red ring while the unit vibrates, so you feel and see the lock at the same time. Slope switch sits on the side, push it up, and the red band hides, signaling your USGA legal. Magnification is the familiar 6 times, but the true color lens coating makes flags pop even late in the afternoon. A beefy bite magnet keeps the unit glued to the cart rail over cart path potholes, and the rubber-armored housing shrugs off drops onto the tee box. I've seen tests where the V6 and its predecessor varied by only a yard at 240 yards, but the new model grabs the flag a hair faster, especially in low light. If precision tops your wish list and you'd rather trust a reading than pace off sprinkler heads, the Tour V6 Shift is hard to beat. Number 3 is the Nikon CoolShot Pro 2 Stabilized. This golf rangefinder has the steadiest view on our list. Nikon borrowed image stabilization tech from its camera line, so the moment you press power, the entire scene calms down. Great for shaky hands or windy tee boxes. Hyper Read spits out a distance in about 0.3 seconds, whether you're 12 yards off the green or staring at a par 5 flag 500 yards away. Dual locked-on echo adds both a green ring and an audible beep when the laser ignores background trees and finds the pine, helpful when the flag is thin or leaning. Slope compensation shows a single play-like number, and one side switch disables it for tournaments. The waterproof, fog-proof shell plus a bright OLED display make the Pro 2 usable in spring mist or summer glare. At roughly half the weight of some metal-bodied rivals, it's also easy to tote for walkers who skip the cart. If your biggest frustration is a dancing reticle that won't stay on the stick, the Nikon's rock-solid view will feel like a lifesaver. Number 2 is the Callaway 300 Pro. This is the best value for money rangefinder on our list. For around $200, you get slope math, 6 times zoom, and a built-in Magna Hold magnet that snaps to steel frames. Pin acquisition tech locks onto flags up to 300 yards and gives a short vibration burst, while Callaway's Fun Birdie Chirp adds a tiny audio cue if you prefer sound over feel. The external slope switch is bright red, so officials can spot that it's off during metal play. Accuracy stays inside plus or minus 1 yard from 5 to 1,000 yards, and readings appear in yards or meters with one tap. The housing is water and fog resistant, and the molded hard case slips onto a bag loop for protection between shots. Now, it doesn't have fancy wind readouts or GPS overlays, but the numbers it does give are rock solid, and the price leaves room for a dozen premium balls. Check out what Kelly says. It's accurate, the magnet feature is great, and the price is as good as you can ask for. It's not anything special, but if you're like me, then you'll love it. All I wanted was accurate distances with slop, and this is it. If you want dependable yardages, handy slope help, and a wallet-friendly tag, the 300 Pro is a slam dunk pick. Number 1 is the Bushnell Pro X3 Plus. This is the best overall rangefinder on our list. The magnification in Bushnell jumps up to 7 times, and the laser can peg pins past 600 yards with inch-level precision. Dual display tech lets you flip between crisp black digits or glowing red, which is perfect for dawn rounds or bright desert sun. Slope with Elements factors altitude and temperature into its math, so a 150-yard shot in Denver doesn't read the same as 150 yards at sea level. Pair it with the free app, and you also get real-time headwind, tailwind, and crosswind speeds right in the viewfinder. The metal shell is fully waterproof, the magnet mount is Bushnell's beefiest yet, and the new locking slope ring all but eliminates accidental mode flips. The visual jolt still fires a red ring and vibration when the flag is locked, and the oversized focus wheel makes fine-tuning easy, even with sunglasses on. Yes, it's premium priced, but it rolls every cutting-edge feature, wind, elements, dual screens, bomb-proof build into one tool trusted by tour caddies and weekend warriors alike. And that's all for today's lineup. I hope this list helped you decide on the perfect golf rangefinder. And if you guys found this video valuable, we would love it if you hit that subscribe button. If you found the one you like, don't forget to check the description for links to each golf rangefinder. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.